Awesome.
Happy Sunday, everyone. My name is Michael Garcia.
And I'm Shelley Garcia.
We've been entrepreneurs and in the network marketing industry for over a decade now, and we are absolutely in love with this because we get to interview and meet people like the Dempseys, who we are bringing on this evening. And, it's been quite a journey for us over the last, I would say, our whole life, but the last 3 years have been pretty incredible for us. We left California. My wife left everything she known. What did you do?
I was a financial advisor for over 20 years. So that was a big, huge step for us. And I'd only lived in California my whole life. So 3 years ago, we'd already been in this industry, but 3 years ago, I gave up my career to join Michael full-time in this industry. So we're really passionate about couples being able to work in this industry together.
I think what we found over the last decade was that we were having more phone calls about, couples and people struggling with either one of the spouses. Most of it was the husband, where he wasn't supporting the wife, or there was some drama that went on, and we would just have several calls about that. And so we were mentoring a lot of couples.
Right.
And so here we are with our current company, who we are all in home. We call it home. We call it a community. We call it family. We're excited about what we're doing because we're amplifying couples in this profession. And it's very important to us that couples learn to work together in this, because it is a beautiful industry and you can impact a lot of people and a lot of lives, and you can make some money doing it as well.
Right.
So we have the pleasure to introduce to you Jake and Kayla Dempsey.
Yeah. Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
Good.
Doing good.
Good. So why don't you guys start out by telling us a little bit about yourselves, where you live, what you do, if you have children and those kinds of things. We'd love to get to know you better.
Yeah. So I'm Jake, as they just said, and I'm 30. This is my wife.
I'm Kayla.
She's 27. She's 27. We got two boys. We're from Georgia, and
Two little boys, 3 and 5, about to start kindergarten, and the other one going to be starting pre-K soon. I'm a nurse. I work full time. I'm on night shift, so I'm gone in the night and sleeping in the day a lot of times. And he works.
Yeah, I drive trucks. Hauling. I was long haul for a while, and then I got local when we had kids. Not as much money in that, but to be home was worth it. So I started doing my own cleaning company, Servant Soft Wash. It's a Christian cleaning company, and just trying to do what we can with what we got.
That's awesome. So you work full time. She works full time, and she works nights, and she's trying to sleep during the day. Plus, you have a side business of cleaning.
Yes.
That's your 2 little kids. That's
right.
That's a busy life.
With sports and all that involved with the kids. Right. So many activities they're doing is nuts.
Yeah, that's incredible. I can relate to with you on the driving part, because years ago, I still have a Class A license because I used to drive a truck. I don't even know if you know that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I understand the long haul versus the short haul very, very well.
Right.
So glad when he wasn't on the long haul anymore.
Oh yeah, I get text messages. She'd be saying, I just need you to come home. I don't want this no more. So it's a tough gig. I mean, you can make some decent money. I mean, the average income I think out there is like in between 40 and 50,000 maybe.
Right.
But some truckers can make,
but then you're
70,
gone all the time.
But you're gone, right? You're gone. And, it's very, very hard on not only your wife, but your kids, because it's very important that the husband is present as well.
Right.
Yeah.
We're big on family, we're big on relationships, and we're big on marriage.
Yeah.
Yes. it didn't allow me, it's once you're in that, and you're gone, which, as you know, it's like, you almost can't transition. You almost can't find anything else to do, when you're stuck like that. To me, is how I felt. So this allowed me, the transition back home has allowed so many other opportunities for us, to just be able to expand and try new things.
So speaking of trying new things, so not only do you both work full time and you have that other business and the kids and everything, so you've also, I don't know how long it's been now, right? Like, how long ago was it? You started doing something else.
So you incorporated something else. Just to add, because you had plenty of time, right?
Yeah, all the free time in the world.
Well, first of all, there's going to be people that'll watch the replay on this, and there's people out there that don't have children, and then there's empty nesters.
Right.
The empty nesters get it, but people that don't have children don't understand when you have children all the dynamics that are involved in the sports and the things that you gotta do on a daily basis, and both incomes coming in, right?
Right.
So I think what Shelley was pointing out, that you started something new. It's in network marketing. Why did you start that? Why did you add another piece into your family's life?
Initially, our whole plan wasn't to be in the marketing side of it. It was more because I, as a nurse, I haven't been a nurse forever, obviously, but I've always been really healthy mindset, and he has not been at all.
At all.
So we first decided to hop on board with AmpLIFEi'd just for the products. We were going to only take the products. He was going to be hardcore with it. He had a lot of issues going on, and this was like the last straw, like not the last straw, but like the last string of hope to try to get him healthier, because I've been trying. And he's been trying here and there too. So we started with that just for health for him mainly. And then our products came in and we really, really loved it. Both of us. It works really well for my energy for night shift. So I'm now on board with all that too, because it was going to be just him taking it, but now we're both fully in on it and reaping the other benefits too, not just the health.
Yeah. In terms of why, for income and joining AmpLIFEi'd was, that there was kind of some things that kept me from wanting to do it. Just seeing so many other, there's hundreds of network marketing companies. There's millions of people who I've seen promoting network marketing companies. And so in terms of joining it as a VIP, in terms of joining it as a member and being a part of the team, that was, not really on my radar until AmpLIFEi'd came around. And it wasn't that something stood out when someone told me about it, it stood out as I entered.
Okay, so you guys collaborated, huddled, basically a family huddle, okay? And you basically were saying that I just wanted to take the products, right? Mm-hmm. Were you at that point saying, I'm not going to do this business, I just want to take the products? Was it kind of like that?
Yeah. So that, yeah, it was like that a lot. And still I wasn't, since it was a network marketing company, I wasn't sold that the products were going to work. So
are you saying that you had some skepticism?
Absolutely. Completely 100% skeptic. And again, I told you, it's not, I didn't find joy in people failing at network marketing. But because, people I know and a lot of people around me had attempted these things, it wasn't that I wanted to see them fail. It was just that it validated why I didn't do them. When they would fail, it validated why I didn't join them.
So that put fuel on your fire to go away from it rather than to come to it.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Got it. That makes sense.
And it also was a major kind of because so many products I felt were gimmicky from other companies. that threw me off, or people would tell me they didn't work or things like that. And I tried other products for some of the issues I have. I mean, I've had some of these issues since I was in sixth grade.
What are some of the issues that you do have?
So I have bipolar disorder. My anxiety is extremely bad. Depression, ups and downs because of the bipolar.
There's a long list.
IBS.
I see
your
Kayla
fingers
going 1, 2, 3. Keep going,
There's
Jay. I
so
think-
much.
IBS, really, really bad. My migraines were debilitating,
Like throwing up so bad because he's in so much pain in the head.
which is why driving was something was all I could really do. And then even that was something that pushed me, further. I got scared to do that,
Yeah.
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Sure.
Obviously, I'm obese. I became obese due to all my issues. Binge eating.
At 9.
Wow.
His sleep pattern was off the wall. Like he would
Up
sleep
all night, sleep 2 hours.
and go to work and drive. So we're up to 10.
And that right there, just that portion, even though you mentioned all of these as a driver, an ex-driver, I know that that's totally not healthy, especially for you being on the road.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sleep is very, very important when you're driving.
So that must have been so hard for you, Kayla, being a nurse and, trying all these different things, so this was, like you said, the last straw or like the last hope or whatever.
Right, exactly. Mhm.
So, skepticism, it's okay, I think of it this way, Thomas was skeptic. He did, Thomas in the Bible. I mean, today is Sunday, right? So, not that we can't talk about it on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, but
Amen.
Thomas didn't believe that Jesus actually rose from the dead. People were telling him, right? And so in this industry, a lot of times we're telling people stuff, and then you have the doubting Thomases. That's you, Jacob, right? The doubting Thomases of network marketing, I call them. But something happened because now you're doubting your doubts.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. So
What
we
happened?
got,
What changed?
so we got the products 2 months ago, I would say.
About month and a half. We're
or
about
maybe a
6
month and a
weeks
half.
in from. We signed up February 28th, I want to 22nd. So about almost 2 months.
Yeah. So almost 2 months.
But we haven't had the product the whole time. It's took a second.
And in the first month, I was just starting. I was taking them. I was taking everything, and we signed up. We signed up to be a VIP. And honestly, the signing up kind of came out of like just the taste. The taste of everything was good. So I was kind of just okay. Let's sign up with. Let's get some discounts. Let's be a part of this. Let's do this. I like this. I like this part of it so far. So let's do this. And it was kind of just, I was just putting my feet in, putting my feet in the water. And then, so the first month I started taking the products, and then going into the second month, I just started falling in love with
Started getting actual results. We're not just taking it. He's actually seeing.
I was shocked.
things.
What kind of results were you getting?
Yeah. So I haven't had not one single IBS issue since starting this, not one. And I've tried everything. Not a single one.
And that was a big deal too. It would actually interfere with family time. He would disappear for who knows how long, multiple times a day. And we're trying to do.
You knew where he was at, but if you had company, they didn't really know. But you knew.
Yeah, so it's just where's your husband? Oh well, it was just weird.
Which is a miserable feeling when you're trying to hide and not tell everybody what you're doing and things like that.
Right.
Well, I appreciate you being, vulnerable right now, really, on this live and sharing that, because by sharing your story and to people that are listening, they struggle with the same issues, and if not more, or have different things or similarities going on. So I just wanted to, give you a shout out for that, because That's really huge to come on here and talk about that.
Yeah,
It's
because
kind of private, but
yeah, and you're giving people hope, someone may hear this that has that issue and they're gonna, I mean, that if you were watching this and you heard somebody say, since I've been taking this product, I haven't had not one issue with my IBS in almost 2 months, you would have been like, I need that product, right?
Right.
So,
And honestly, before not having the issue, because I don't have it currently. I haven't had it. It's almost been an out of body experience that, oh, I don't have to go this much. Normal people don't have to go all the time.
Right.
It's been out of body, and I wouldn't normally have talked about it ever. I wouldn't have talked about it at all. But because I am not having it, I feel like I have to talk about it.
Like it's not even existing anymore, basically.
Yeah.
well,
That's
I'm
amazing.
really excited that you said yes to even trying that, because remember, Thomas said, I won't believe it unless what?
I see.
See it. And so he had to show him, right? He had to show him the holes, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
you needed to see something for yourself, because basically what you said was, you've tried everything.
Right.
Every
But you haven't until now.
I hadn't until now. Right.
So the IBS issue, that's a big one because that's life changing. And by the way, we're not making any medical claims or anything like that.
Right.
Jacob just sharing his experience and his story. So can you tell us what else? What else has changed since you've been taking the products?
I'm sure she can attest that my mood is much better.
A lot better, a lot more patience, less anxious, less. He used to just be up all night worrying about things, and no, like he sleep patterns are better now also, so sleep could have gone hand in hand with anxiety from before, but he's a lot less anxious. He goes to bed when we go to bed like 9 times out of 10. He's up every morning at 6 a.m. on the treadmill. That like that was never ever a thing before, but now he's up every morning at 6 o'clock. He used to obviously like sleep away as late as he possibly could because he was up until 4. So that's no longer an issue. His weight, obviously, just looking at him, he's a lot like more physique, slimmer.
Which is nice.
Right. I saw that. He shared a picture recently with his before and after with his stomach, and you can see a huge difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
That was 19 days apart.
yeah, that was 19 days ago. But also being a nurse, like I'm still really like natural minded. I don't take Tylenol. I could be dying and I'm not gonna take a thing of Tylenol, even though it's really mild. And he's always asking me like, where's the Tylenol? Where's the Advil? And I'm like, I don't buy that stuff. If you want that, you can go buy it. I do not have any of that. He's always used to be popping like goodies powder from the gas station because of his headaches, literally throwing up because of his headaches. He hasn't literally complained about a headache once.
One time, not one. I haven't had a migraine.
And it was
once.
such a regular part, like asking me, where's the medicine? Where I need this? And nothing. He used to literally lay in bed and be like, take my blood pressure. I think I'm dying. And so I would get my blood pressure cuff out and it would be high. He hasn't even been concerned. Like he's been feeling fine. He hasn't even asked me to take the blood pressure because he's been feeling okay. I mean, I have taken it just to see. He was curious and it was good. It was like where it needed to be. What else?
Yeah. So, and then also another benefit is I've always dieted because I'm overweight. So I've always tried to diet. I mean, I don't like being overweight, and I don't think most people do if they are. And I've never liked it, and I've always wanted to get it off. So I've always tried to diet. But with all the issues I have, dieting would always exasperate the IBS, exasperate exaggerate my IBS, exaggerate my migraines, and withdrawal symptoms of dropping soda, trying to drop stuff that I would drop. And since taking this stuff, since taking, the nucleotides, since taking Happy Tides and BioMyX and drinking the amped coffee, I haven't had a withdrawal symptom, and cold turkey almost every single thing that was a hindrance to me in my weight struggles, with no headaches, no withdrawal symptoms, nothing.
And the binging also, you can tell that his cravings are like non-existent now. I would wake up every morning and I would find wrappers and things, and I would be really mad because I've been trying to get him to be healthier, and there he goes in the night when everyone's asleep eating stuff.
Late night snacking.
Like a lot of late night snacking, and
No.
now it's not even a thing. Like
You know what I love about you? You know what I love about you two is one, you're open, you're transparent, you guys are beautiful people. Two, Jacob, your nurse is with you every day.
Right.
You have your caretaker. She is on top of it.
That's true. It's true. It's true.
And ain't get away with nothing.
Nothing.
That's so funny. That's
That is
awesome.
So I think you messaged me, Jacob, or we had a call or something, and you know, I was like, I don't get these calls often like this. I get a lot of different calls, but you kind of shocked me because you're only into the business like maybe what, a
Couple
month and a
months.
half, 2 months or whatever. But I think you had this mentality of like, I'm all in, I'm home. Why? Can we talk a little bit about that from both of you? What does that mean to you? Because that's a big deal.
Yeah. So in turn, like I have the mentality of being all in. I'm completely all in on this company. I love the people. I love the company. I love everything going on. I mean, even down to the software we use is so clean. You know, like everything is so nice that we're doing. And everyone is so supportive, you know, from you guys. You know, I see everything Robert does. I'm watching all the things going on above me. I love that it's a Christian company. You know, everybody's praying about everything prior and during and after everything. And I just I couldn't sit back after seeing the light, you know, and seeing what was really going on at this company. And I can't unsee it. I can't unsee the good that it is. I can't unsee the good that it's doing. I can't go back to who I was 2 months ago. I can't. And this company and every product, every person, every interaction I've had so far, that I mean, it's amplified my life to 100 times, our marriage to 100 times. And we thought we were great then. You know, like you said, we thought we did everything, you know. I thought we had done everything we could do to be as good as we could be, and we're better than we've ever been, you know, in that everything. There's so many things that just keep me feeling like this is where I'm going to be, and I know I'm in this.
Awesome.
And Kayla, what about you? That's amazing. That's what I wanted to hear. But Kayla, how do you feel?
I just really like the relationships there, getting to know everyone. There's like a whole realm of people, obviously, that like I never knew that I was missing out on. And I get to now be involved with them and watch everybody else's health stories like blossom and see them getting helped and getting to a healthier version of themselves. Just all of it. I really enjoy all of it. And I can't imagine just waking up and being like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Because then I would just miss so much, not even just like the products. I would just miss being involved with everyone too. So.
Well, we're super excited that you guys are here and part of this community. We're very blessed by you both. We can't wait to see you continue to on this path of not only repairing your gut, getting healthier together, but all the lives that you're going to impact, and that all the people that God is going to bring into your path that you're going to bless.
I think a lot of beauty in this as well is that when I'm talking to people about it, even though people are jumping on board and they're seeing the changes and they're wanting to experience it, they're wanting to buy the products from us. Even though that's happening, it doesn't feel like sales. It doesn't feel like marketing. It doesn't feel like any of that. It feels like truth.
Genuine excitement, because like you're about to really watch someone's whole life get changed, and you're just like, oh, okay, let me see. I can't wait to talk to you in like talk to them before that. I can't wait to see where you're at in 2 months from now. And it's just exciting because you're like actually helping somebody and helping them reach their goals. So
well, that's very important to us. We're not hyped, and I say this a lot of times is you know, in the garden, if you go back to the garden, all the serpent did was hyped up Eve to go eat of that fruit, right? Said, hey, you know, look at this shiny object.
Right.
And that's going to happen in your life and in this industry. There's going to be shiny objects. But when you have your mindset right and you know that you are the object,
Right.
and shiny objects don't matter, you become unstoppable. And you know what? Your mindset is like, okay, I can't be recruited or employable.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir.
and that seems the way that you're headed. I feel that way in some of our conversations,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, you know, I think you might have mentioned last night or the last time that we were talking, and you had said, we were talking about being all in, and you were like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And basically you were saying like, I can't wait to be able to do this full time and not do, you know, my trucking job, right?
Absolutely. And from what I know it's heading that way because I'm not getting off the train. You know, I'm not leaving. So I know it's gonna get to that point eventually. And yeah, I mean, even Michael messaged me and just asked me simply what state I'm in the other day, and I was like, I'm in Georgia, but where do you need me to go, man? Like, I'll go wherever you want me to go.
Yeah, he did. He's like, okay, what's going on, right? Like that's the kind of attitude. And you know what? That's how I am.
Yeah.
What,
Right.
you know, because I'm like, here I am, Lord, send me.
Right.
That's my attitude. Send me. So, and it's amazing when God brings those kind of people in your life, you know, because I know for sure that people aren't duplicatable. Like you're not duplicatable. Kayla's not duplicatable. My wife isn't. I'm not. But systems are. That's why we use them. So it's incredible the things that are happening now and where we're headed. I got one more question, a couple more questions. So what do you think about AmpLIFEi'd men and AmpLIFEi'd women? You're familiar with that?
Yeah. So I'm in the men's group.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very interesting that we get guidance from, you know, people above us in terms of company as well as just life. I mean, people that have been through so many things. I've been doing this for so long. I feel like the coaching is amazing. I feel like the mentorship is amazing on terms for the men. Everything I've experienced with the men has been genuine, authentic, you know, amped. It's just been awesome. It's been.
Yeah, I love it. He said amped.
I'm telling you, I just want to say this really quickly that, you know, way back last year, our founder, he's such a visionary, and you know, he was already saying we're going to have an event. Okay, and this is during, you know, like COVID.
This is last summer.
This is when COVID. He's like, we're going to have an event, and, you know, people are like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, we're going to have an event. So it's important that we cast a vision. We have to be able to do that as leaders in you know, whatever field you're in, but in ours particularly, we have to be able to point people into the vision. And that's incredible because he has great vision. And a lot of times people struggle with that, but it's our job to relay that to people because it can happen. You know, there's a term that he uses, act as if.
Right.
And that's all he did. He acted as if we were already there and we were there.
Yeah, amen. We were there and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're super excited for you guys. I'm so grateful that you came on tonight and shared your story with us, and that you were, you know, transparent and honest and open about some personal things and how these products have changed your life. I just know that there's somebody out there that's going to hear this, that it's going to change their life as well.
Do you have like a favorite quote or a Bible quote that you'd like to share?
I like when the Bible talks about Proverbs 4:23. I believe it's Proverbs, and he's talking about guard your heart, you know, for all things come out of it. And I try to live by that, and I don't intend on ever not being authentic. If I feel like I'm swaying in authenticity, I think on that verse, and everything that I do, I try to make sure that whatever I'm putting out and what I'm pulling in is truth and love and joy and peace and all the things that I'm told to lean on with the Holy Spirit. And
That's awesome.
for me, it's that. Yeah.
So for someone that's maybe is thinking about getting into this business or into this company with us, what would you say if they're a little bit hesitant to thinking about it?
Time to go for it. Don't think just do it because you're not going to regret it. That's what I would say.
Yeah, there's literally nothing to regret. It is a it doesn't cost you anything to do. It doesn't leave you in any kind of position where you can't grow. Every single thing that's going on, just take that step. Make sure that you're authentic. Make sure that you lean in and just take it by the horns, because it's not going anywhere, and it's good, and every single thing about it is worth trying. Just try it. Just try it.
Amen.
That's awesome. Hey, thank you guys for tonight. Shelley and I will keep you in our prayers. We wish you nothing but the best. We wish your marriage a total blessing on all your home and your house and your children. We will continue to pray for you, our business, our community. Let's just continue to keep walking forward and marching forward.
And keep sharing your story.
Keep sharing your story.
Absolutely. And hopefully in 3 months from now, things will even be things will be crazier, and then we can have a different story to tell as well. Add to it.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we hope we see you in October at the convention.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I look forward to that, because that's going to be phenomenal.
Yes.
It's going to be incredible.
Thank y'all so much.
Our founder and president know how to put a gig together. I'm telling you right now.
Yes. Amazing convention.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Blessings to you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love y'all.
Thank you all for watching. Love you too, brother.